Alright guys, Bubba and Brian have got the air management almost finished up on Big Girl. She goes up and down very fast. You think it's on still? Ignore our mystery jumper box. Also, steps looking good. I think I showed the steps in the last video though. But yeah, so they got the air management mounted in the rear here. We've still got to reroute the brake lines and the shocks, but it looks really good. We got our dumps here in the back in that far corner. I really like the solenoid style air management because it goes up and down extremely fast. Let's go hit some switches. So here's our switch. So we're gonna go down. All right, now we're gonna go up. Very fast. Sounds really cool too. But yeah, really like the air management like that. Hopefully we can get all our brake lines and stuff rerouted. We're about to start mounting rock lights. So we're gonna pull these fender wells back out. The fender wells are gonna be black for the next couple shows you see it at because we do not have time to get them painted. If we had time to get them painted, all of this would be done before the show. We do not though. So we're gonna mount the rock lights in, non-painted. Go ahead and run the rest of the rock lights on the truck. And then before SEMA, we're gonna take the fender wells back out and paint them and paint the rock lights because we want it to be fresh. So we're gonna get to work on the lights. Yeah, I really dig the compressor setup. Kind of all hit up in here. It's not very loud at all.
I think it's louder than the single cab.
It is. The single cab, I think, might rattle a little more. That bracket doesn't really rattle any. We do have this big open space we need to do something with, though. But the RFab, or not RFab, RFab, Resurrected Fab, air tank management bracket, turned out really cool. It's kind of a blank slate. They just told me what compressors and tanks to order, and then they suggested it, and we drilled the rest of the holes and mounted all our valves and stuff like that. But another great product from Diego that fit as it should. Also, we have the boys over at Rim Shell Customs making us a rear frame overlay. Don't worry, it's not gonna stay black. And they're gonna redo the front ones. So if you'll look at the design on these, it kind of matches the design on the back of the single cab. So we are gonna take the frame plates off of this truck and put them on the front of the single cab where they belong. And then the dudes over at Rim Shell actually designed us some frame plates for the front and the rear that match our arms, has the same design. So that'll be a cool little touch. As far as under the hood, we got the hood pop because we've been doing some wiring on the light management system. We've still got to wire our pods, our light bars, rock lights. We're gonna try and have mostly everything functioning before Rocky Top next week. Rocky Top is our next show. Hope to see a lot of you there. It is a local show for us. It's only like 40 minutes from here. It's Rocky Top Diesel Shootouts at Crossville Dragway. Hope to see a bunch of you there. And now we patiently wait for the wheels to come in for the new girl. I ordered some very oddball wheels for this truck. Triple finish from JTX, obviously. Of course, that's the only wheel we run. Got the dually over there sitting all nice and pretty. We did take Lucas Miller's 3rd gen to Fab yesterday. Travis over at Joy Design is going to be putting some turbos on it. Building a wild kit with a cool hood stack. So we do have some room coming up in the shop. Thank goodness we have been packed. Bub, you want to show them the mid-south handles?
Make sure everything
Got all the lights on. Yeah, we wired this ourselves, so we got to make sure the truck doesn't burn down. Woo, that grill is bright.
The grill will hurt you.
Yeah, the grill will hurt you. I will agree. Oh yeah, baby. No hyper flash. Everything's sequencing perfectly. Sweet. All right, now we just need rock lights. This thing looks so dull at night, and it really shouldn't. Actually, it doesn't really look dull because there's so much white that it still looks like there's rock lights on. But
it looks good back there.
It looks good from the back, probably. But yeah, those mid-south door handles turned out sick. Huge shout out to those guys for killing it on them. I believe they're gonna do some for my new build too. And I think we need them on the dually, the single cab, everything, door handle swap, the world. They are a lot of work. Don't be afraid of the install if you buy the harnesses. Those harnesses are a lifesaver.
I mean, I don't know.
Compared to just like wiring like the blue truck.
Blue truck sucks.
Yeah, blue truck. So if you got a fit in, make sure you grab his plug and play harnesses that tap into the headlights. Worth every dime. Do not do this without it. So huge shout out to Dylan. Appreciate him. We got to get some sponsor logos on the truck, bub. We've got all these sponsors and we have not one logo on the entire truck.
Our back glass is empty.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. We might wait till right before SEMA. That way it's like fresh.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Yeah. All right, bub. Drop that mofo. Oh, yeah. All right, go up. God bless, that thing's fast. I love the valves, though, because, like, you get that, like, low rider vibe, like, with the switch.
If you blink your eye, you'll be like race truck.
Yeah, I got to watch it. Actually, that should be perfect right there, because look at the track bar angle. I mean, it just looks perfect.
Well, I've been told I'm pretty good for it.
Yeah. I don't know who told you that. It must have been at your old job.
It was Brian.
Okay, never mind. It was here then. All right, so we got a bunch of lights and stuff left to do, like I said. Got to redo some of this. This was so disappointing. So if you know what Tessa tape is, Bub knows what I'm about to talk about. We got Tessa tape, and there's always one brand of Tessa tape we buy, and I forgot what brand it was. So, you know, I ordered some Tessa tape off Amazon. This stuff is like paper, and we taped the brake lines as a temporary because we're going to white loom everything for Music City. We taped them, though. And by the time we got there, the wind was undoing the tape. And then by the time Tobin pressure washed it, that tape was ruined. So we got to either take that off and do zip ties or get some of the good tape. Do we have any of the good tape left, bub?
I think it's over on the power machine.
Yeah, we might just use that tape. But yeah, so we do have white wire loom and stuff coming for all this, just in case you're wondering. All right, guys, sorry for the lack of content. Friday was a somewhat boring day here at the shop, just a lot of wiring and stuff on the big truck. I do want to show y'all, we do have all the rock lights done on the big truck. Looks great. I have not seen it at night yet. I'm curious to see how bright this thing actually is at night and how many like dead spots there is. It looks good. We used an S-Pod 4x4 accessory controller. Looks pretty good. We got a couple more lights that we might mount, but let's see. We got the controller mounted right here along with the compressors. So we've got that. We got to take, this is a switch from when Gabe on the truck. Got to take that out. And then we have our air management fully ready to go. She goes up and down really, really fast. Very, very cool too. Got to reroute some brake lines, redo some air lines, stuff like that. We got some fittings and stuff coming in this week. But this thing will be at Rocky Top Diesel Shootout. Hope to see a lot of y'all there, like I said. But let's talk about what we've been doing on Gabe's truck, obviously. We are starting the dually conversion for him. So we are going to be hopefully getting this this bed mounted on today. Not really sure how well everything's going to go because we've already ran into some clearance problems with the coilover stuff. But hopefully everything goes pretty good. This thing is nasty, though. He does need to wash this thing. But that's a you problem, Gabe. He's on his way with the other forward dually rears. Our machine could not do the rears. But here's the fronts. Over here, 30 by 16 fronts. But also, shout out to Lytle Sparkman on detailing the dually. Looks great. Needed it. We got it ready for Rocky Top. Dually's looking all clean. Single cab should be having the powder back sometime this week. And all the girls will be there. Hopefully we're gonna bring the new build too, the other mega cab. Hopefully we have some new wheels for it by then, but if not, we'll keep rocking the temporary ones that are on it. But yeah, we're gonna get to work swapping Gabe's truck. This is gonna be an all-day thing. We've got to swap rock lights, fuel necks, pretty much everything to do with the bed, wiring harnesses, taillights, tailgate. And then we have to figure out how to put this bed on because it's got a roll pan. So it's going to be a lot harder to put on. But let's get to work. Got the dually bed on Gabe's truck. It looks pretty good. We did some rigging to get it on here. Also, pay attention to social media in the next couple weeks. You may see some big stuff happening with this truck. You'll know if you know. If you don't, then it didn't happen. But we'll see what I'm talking about. Also, I know we've said it 3 times. Hoping to have this one back from powder here in the next day or 2. He got the powder in. He's got everything prepped. He's about to start laying down some blue, so hopefully we're gonna get to build this one here soon and show you all this. We don't do many Fords here. We don't have anything against the Fords. I just, I always buy Rams for myself, so we're gonna get that one done. And then the 3G is at Fab, so we got a lot of stuff we're moving around, and then we got to figure out what we're gonna do for an engine in this customer truck. We're debating whether it's worth it with the miles that are on it to just put a brand new engine in it, but we will see. Also, drag truck progress. If I can get a certain truck picked up, y'all are gonna like what I got in store for you on that one. But I think we're gonna maybe put this one outside. I don't know, might drive it around, do some videos, maybe some rollers. All right, guys, we got Kevin's big truck here. He actually left us with it when he went home. So he left it here in Tennessee for us. We are actually going to be putting rock lights on this thing. I think he said he's got like 80 in the truck, and wants us to install them all. We got to figure out where to put them all, but we don't know if we're going to use all 80 of them. We're going to use as many of them as we can. If you don't know much about Kevin's truck, his Instagram and I believe YouTube is Skating450, and this thing is massive. I believe these are like 58s. I want to say like 58-inch tractor tires, and this thing just freaking skates them. It's got to be like 40 inches of lift. So this thing makes my big truck look small, which is a bad thing. But yeah, it's got a full drop box. It is still stock F250 or 450 axles actually, and he does have the fuel cell in the rear and stuff like that. But really cool truck. Glad to be able to work on it. It's kind of cool getting to work on big stuff like this now. So hopefully Kevin loves it. But we're gonna get some rock lights knocked out on this thing this week. Sorry, we don't have a lot of action coming right now, but as I said earlier in the video, we got a couple shows that we're gonna be going to the next 3 weeks. I have 3 shows, so you're gonna get some more show content, and then I'm gonna try and drop like the dates and the info on the shows as we're going to them. That way, if y'all want to go to them or come see us, you can. Gabe's got the new giveaway behind us. That thing's looking pretty cool. The wrap's a lot cooler. But another thing is we get way more views than we have subs. So if you like the videos and you want to support the channel, we're gonna try and get to 20,000 subs this week. So hit that subscribe button. Drop a comment on what you want us to make videos on. Like, I don't want to just make videos about my trucks every time something's happening. Like, if you want advice on lift kit installation tips or tire tips, just let me know. Drop a comment on what you'd like to see. Thank y'all.